Welcome back to Sifu. I managed to get through the first boss. There's 5 bosses that I'm going after to get revenge for the death of my father. And each time I sort of die en route to my final revenge, there's this magical bracelet that revives me, but it takes years off my life. And unfortunately, I'm not very good at this game. And so I managed to be 47 years old by the end of the previous session. So my expectation is I'm probably going to be incredibly old by the time I get deep into this next level. So my expectation is that we're going to spend this level finding out what happens when I get really, really old. So I don't know if this is actually going to take me to the next boss, or if they're like interstitial levels between my pursuit of the bosses. Because the game sets up 5 bosses really dramatically at the beginning, and I've just defeated 1. So maybe this is the second boss's world, or maybe this is something in between. I really don't know.
Forget about it. If you're not on the list, you're not getting inside.
What? Screw you! Oh wait, I just realized that. Did I just knock him down completely? Oh, these guys are not fighters. I kept swinging like I was gonna have to take that guy down further, but no, he's not a. What about you?
Back off now.
Okay, yeah, that's a real fighter. I keep forgetting how to do things though. When a guy goes on the ground like that, what I'm supposed to do is hold B to do a ground attack, and I completely failed, and instead I just started swinging over his head. Well, this is showing you the kind of player I am. I'm kind of just a button masher. I do best with games where, they kind of assume I'll be a little bit wild on the buttons, and this is not one of those.
Sean, where can I find him?
Guys, we got a problem here.
Oh yeah? So that's me failing to defend myself. That's me getting some of my health back. So each time you do one of those Y plus B takedowns, you get a little bit of the health back that you've lost. And, oh. There we go. But see, because I took that guy down without a takedown, I didn't get any health back. I'm already close to death. Like, this is going to be a problem. I'm not expecting this second level to last very long. Feel Lonely says, in my opinion, you can't complete the game at age 47. So hard, bro. It's so hard. Yeah, I'm assuming that. Like, unless I can get through the first level in much better shape. Okay, so these guys are all absolute grunts, which is good, because it means that I can get a bunch of takedowns and get my health back before I fight somebody tough. So I think grunt fights like this are actually like this game's health packs. Like, if you're gonna, you fight a big boss and they take your health down a bunch, or a couple of tough lieutenants, and they take your health down a bunch, but then you get into a fight where you're at more of an advantage and you can get your health back by just taking down a bunch of mooks. But here's the problem. I'm not actually succeeding at that. I'm not good enough at the game. Wow. Okay, so my age is declining now at a rate of 5 years per death. Now, there are ways... There are ways to recover that, but I don't actually know what they are. Who's this DJ? I hope I fight the DJ. Ah! So I think taking down certain enemies, maybe it's certain enemies, maybe it's certain numbers of enemies, will get you your age back, or get you your death count back. But I'm not sure which enemies they are. Okay, like, so maybe they have to be like lieutenant level enemies. Like that woman, when I took her down, that brought down my death count. Okay, so what is up with this DJ? I can't get up there. I want to beat up the DJ. Okay, so now I'm having the classic Sifu problem of where is the exit? Oh, hi.
This mess.
Oh crap, this guy's on fire now. I didn't, but even the on fire guy was unnecessary to take me down. I am 64 years old. Okay. The question is, can I even, like, okay, so again, like that was me. I should have gone after this person on the ground. Oh, look, my health is starting to degrade my health is about to degrade my age. My age is starting to degrade my health. You see that? Look at my health bar. It's got this red line. What is this? Okay. I'm 71. Okay, so it looks like I also do less damage as my age goes over. It seemed like that's what it was telling me. Okay, so yeah, so my health is declining, my damage is declining. Wait, did it say my damage is declining, or did it say my... It'd be weird if my damage went up, right? Crap. Okay, so that's it. Like, they bust the last coin when you cross 70, and then that is your last chance. So now, you will lose your current progress, shines, and skills not permanently unlocked will be lost. Are you sure? So I think that I have the option to choose try again at any point along the way. Like when I got up to age 47 in the first level, I could have decided at that point that I was going to try again. Right now, I don't have a choice because I'm over 70. I can't come back. So this isn't really a decision. It's just following the same route. So, okay. Okay. So now I'm back to age 47 and the same level. Wait, what is this? Okay. So I can either hit start and try that same level again, or I can hit B to go back to the Wuguan. What is the Wuguan? All progress except the detective board will be lost. And I don't have the option to do anything else. So let's hit confirm and see what happens. So the detective board stays, but everything else that I've gained goes away. And so now I hit start. Now what happens? Am I back to being 20 years old? All right, so we look at the detective board. You can see all the stuff, all the collectibles that I picked up at the warehouse. They're all here, and the ones that I picked up at the club are here too. But now when I select this, wait, the club, I can still... Okay, so no, I can't... Can I start the club? So this, the squats, it says my age at the upper left corner, and it says I can start. Can I start the club if I want to? I can, but what does that mean? Does that mean that, like, once I've unlocked something, I can actually tackle the different bosses in different orders? Okay, so yeah, now I'm here in the club.
About it. If you're not on the list, you're not getting inside.
I'm here in the club at 20 years
Like
old now.
party. Back off now.
So maybe what this is giving me... Oh, crap. I already suck. So maybe, yeah, what this is giving me is the ability to try out this level, not with all the disadvantages of having had to play through the previous level. And so it feels like I could take, like, once I've unlocked all of the levels, I can try all of them, any of them, as my first level, and practice getting through them all the way. But then at some point, to win the game, I bet I have to play through all 5 bosses in a single lifetime, which means dying very little, and when I die, earning back my death tokens or whatever before I die again, so that I can actually have enough life to get through everybody else. Okay, so yeah, let's try to get a little further in this level than we got last time.
Shit.
It's interesting how they, like, when one guy's attacking me, but then I do a finisher on a different guy, they back off the attacker. Like, the attacker stops his animation and he backs away to let the other thing happen. Oh, man. I love that very satisfying, like, first hit. Oh. Yeah, that was actually a pretty good consequence for a good parry. Oh, so by the way, each of these times that somebody ganks me from behind like that, I keep believing that I'm parrying them. And so, just so you know, I'm trying, and this isn't me not knowing how to parry, this is me trying and failing to parry. Pfft. Oh! Interesting. So I am 40, so I think there might have been a UI bug. I'm not starting at this at 20. There was a UI bug where it wasn't telling me my age when I switched over to the club. So, okay. So if I want to be able to play the club at a younger age, I first have to do a better job at the squats. And then that will carry forward. That's interesting. Okay. That makes sense now that I think about it. That guy keeps preempting me. Shoot! Well, this isn't going to take very long. Watch me get destroyed by this woman. Like, I'll do even worse this time than last time. Shoot! Oh, wow! Yeah, I think I'm doing even worse. Even worse this time than last time. Which is fine. So yeah, so I think that was telling me that damage went up. So, like, it seems like what I'm getting is, like as I get older, I'm actually getting better at hurting people. But I also am more fragile myself. And so it's like centrifuging the effect of combat. Where it's... I'm like more and more of a glass cannon, basically. Who else is here? Guy's like, what did I do to you? This old lady comes in, is like trying to start a fight. What's going on? These people are probably very confused. Oh, great. He's on fire now. Oh! Ganked from behind. Never feels good. Okay, my last chance again. But yeah, this was never going to go well. Now that I realize I'm going to start at 47, it's never going to go well.
Any regrets now?
Shoot. Get some of that health back. So 2 people hitting me. This is not going to go well. Okay. So now I hit try again, but I'll lose my current progress. It sends me back here, so... Okay, so really, back to the Wuguan didn't do anything. So now if I wanted... So the only problem that I was seeing when I hit back to the Wuguan is that it wasn't telling me my age here. So I didn't understand that I was just having the same experience again. So I believe, if this makes sense, I think that I would have to replay the squats, get through, and because I've got, look, it's got 2 little key icons under there. So I think that means because I've got keys, I can skip entire parts of the squats and get to the end at less than age 47. And then I can carry that age over into the club. So I can like keep cycling on the squats until I get my age down low enough that it's reasonable for me to beat the club. And then similarly, I can keep beating the club at earlier and earlier ages until I move on to whatever's next. Oh, that's fascinating. So Plague Bag and Feel Lonely are discussing the question of like how replayable this game is. And Plague Bag is saying that actually the abilities and things are not very useful. What matters is avoiding strikes and preserving the spirit. I'm not actually sure what you mean by preserving the spirit. Is that sort of that stun meter thing, or is that the... Yeah, I'm curious what you mean by preserving the spirit. So let's actually try. I have been playing this for a little while. I feel like maybe I should take a break from it. Yeah, you know what? I think I should probably take a break. What I'm going to do is let's do one more episode where I go back to the squats and try to really focus on getting better at the game and also taking advantage of the keys that I've unlocked and seeing if I can get my age down and make sure that has the effect that I expect it's going to have. So first, let's wrap up this episode with a subscribe button for those who watch later on YouTube. And if you are watching this later on YouTube, I'm going to put a link to the next video we're about to make right there. So you can click on that and continue. But if you're watching me on Twitch, we're just going to keep playing right now.